It's baseball. It's the show. At the plate, Braxton Lee. He will lead this one off today. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Killebrew is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Dietrich trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Digging in, Paul Konerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. Striding into the box, Harmon Killebrew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Trevor Story.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Trevor.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
From the stretch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive base hit. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Prado racing back, and it's gone. Ready now, Mike Clevenger. First pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a slider.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-1 the count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brian Anderson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Lee is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Paul Konerko. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So a runner at third here with one gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Prado is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Konerko on third with 2 out. Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning. JT Riddle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dan Straley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He popped out in his first trip. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lewis Brinson is retired to kick off the inning. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 to count. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball just a bit high. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out in the inning. Striding in, Mike Clevenger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit high and deep out to left field. Prado is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Into the box now, Paul Konerko. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Clevenger, base runner at first with one out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Stepping into the box, Harmon Killebrew. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Lee is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to left. Prado is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ripped down the line. Anderson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out. In now, Braxton Lee. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The bouncer to the left side. There to play it is Encarnacion, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Arlene Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Clevenger, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Hit out towards second, gloved by Castro. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line drive to center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Martin Prado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. John Axford takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Ani takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping into the box, J.T. Riddle. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Number 44 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Prado is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Konerko. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He pulls this one into right. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
China.
Now to the plate, Braxton Lee.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch-out of the game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Trinan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Too low, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jackie Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. So stepping in, Paul Konerko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another shot now. Harmon Killebrew trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Trevor Story will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Calling for it, Lee. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1-0 the count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Miami down to their last strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Paul Konerko. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about this selection. A cycle is about equivalent to a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's something we're only lucky to...